Peace, love, power, darkness, and illumination. Welcome to Tantric Tuesdays, coming to you live from Alchemy Temple. This is Alchemy Temple's Tantric Tuesdays. And, when you start to come in, please start to share this. I am going into some things, and then we're going to go into some readings, okay? When I say we, I'm talking about myself and my sister Enchantress Imani Infinity. Now, I want to say peace, love, power, darkness, and illumination to everyone that's coming into the cypher, all of you that will be catching the replay, and also everyone that's going to be catching the replay, my international audience, my incarcerated family. Peace, love, power, and darkness to you. Now, I know it's late, but this Tantric Tuesday, what I'm doing is I'm correlating directly to what's going on in my personal life. So when signs and symbols come, and dealing with Tantric Tuesday and dealing with Alchemy Temple in itself, what we do is we decide to give you some insight as to exactly what's going on. So peace, love, power, darkness, and illumination. Peace and love to the gods and goddesses coming into the cypher. It is great to see you. Share, and share some more, because this is going to be a nice, quick little chat, and then we're going to get into some readings, because there are some people that wants readings. Peace and love to the gods and goddesses coming into the cypher. So, that right now, in everything that we're dealing with, in all of the time and the times that we're in, right? We have to pay attention to everything, specifically those of us that are spiritualists, those of us that are on this journey, those of us that are aware of where we are in our development, okay? And when we start to look and pay attention to things, we need to pay attention to everything, not just the obvious things, to every single part. Every aspect that you can imagine, you need to start to pay attention to, okay? To my sister Imani Infinity, if you can go on my page and please share this for me from your mobile device. Thank you. On my page. But, okay, so, right after I talked to you a little bit about swords, tarot, Tantra, and Odiella, okay? Swords, tarot, Tantra, and Odiella. All right. Now, if you have been paying attention to exactly, okay, we celebrated the coming into the month, or coming into the equinox right now, right? And the last day of summer was yesterday, right? And we're coming into the fall months. And as we're coming into the fall months, it's big to understand the harvest. So you may be asking yourself, what does this have to do with Tantra? So I was asking myself the same question. Specifically, when my friend, if you are my friend on Facebook, you see that I posted my new mysterious friend that came to visit me and has been visiting us. When I say us, my sister and I, has been coming to visit us every single day, and has been sleeping under my vehicle, coming up to us. And this mysterious, beautiful entity that is a definite familiar in the form of a cat, okay? The cat is rather huge, okay? It's a Bombay cat, from my understanding. And it looks to me like a jaguar. Now, some of you were saying Bastet, some of you were saying that energy of Bastet, but I wanted you to know that she told me that her name is Odiella. So in dealing with Odiella, when she told me her name was Odiella, she is an ancient entity. And in her being so ancient as she is, she came specifically from the darkness. Okay, she came as a familiar to JaJa, Oracle JaJa, Enchantress JaJa, Goddess JaJa, and the Goddess Imani Infinity. Why? Okay, so now let's go backwards and let's start to break this down. Peace and love to each and every one of you coming into the cypher. Now, swords, she is master of swords. Okay, so when we start to think about that, right? Why is she master of swords? What does this mean to be the master of swords? Okay. Now, of course, when she told me her name, okay, because I was asking her, who are you? What's going on? What you trying to tell me? What messages do you have for me? And she'll talk to me. She didn't want anything to eat. She'll do her little meow and she'll talk to me. And so when you start to become a little bit enlightened and you start to talk to the animals and you start to go into yourself a little more, the animals will talk to you and you have to literally decode what they're saying. And if you listen with your invokers, you'll be able to hear them. So she started to talk to me. Okay. And she said, I am the master of swords. My name is Odiella. And dealing with Odiella, the master of swords, means she is the master of invisibility, meaning that she's the master of air. You never know what she's going to do, but her goal is to assist you in your manifestation, regardless as to what it is, to make sure that you manifest. Now, going deeper into the tarot deck, okay, let's get, all right, y'all grab y'all pens and paper. The swords in the tarot deck deals with intellect, okay, deals with war, all right, and deals with cosmic reality in intelligence, okay? Peace and love to each and every one of you. So when you're going into the tarot and you're thinking about swords, what do they dictate? And more often than not in the tarot deck, remember, whenever we're talking about the tarot deck, we're talking about Astaroth. So Astaroth has many sides to her. She is Inanna. She is Astarte. She is Ostet. She is Ishtar. So when we're starting to talk about Astaroth, we're bringing all of those components in, including Aphrodite. Okay. So the aspect of Venus is coming into this, to the reality in Tantra, or sexual energy or life force energy. Okay. Now, in dealing with life force energy and sacred sex, and Odiella coming to me to speak to me, and she is the master of swords. So in the master of swords, that means that she came strictly for protection, and not only protection, manifestation, and also logic, meaning you have to be wise in your decision making. You have to make sure that you're wise in the decisions that you make, because things that appear as what they appear to be are not always what they are. Okay? Listen to what I'm saying to you and understand, when we start to tap into these different energies, specifically our sexual energy, we have to realize that sexual energy, right, is the most powerful form of magic. It does not mean that you have to be into the sex act. It's saying that when you acquire this life force and you've activated this part of you, and your sexual energy is at its heightened place in your ascended process, or in the part of you being in the adept chambers, or in the part of you going into the higher of yourself, trust and believe that it's going to assist you in all of your endeavors. Not only is your sexual energy going to call humans to you, but your sexual activated life force energy is going to call entities to you that are familiars with you, or familiars to you that's been around for so many years. So Odiella tells me she is the master of swords. She is the master of invisibility. She's mastered air, because we know that we don't see air, but we need air. Okay. We know that when we are breathing, we don't count how many breaths that we take during the course of a day. We don't think about these type of things. All we do is we know that it works in our subconscious, or it works behind our mind, just like our logic. So when you're going through your day, the intelligence or the order of intellect that is dressed and draped around you is what you have practiced. So you begin to do things second nature. You begin to do things without even thinking about it. So when you start to think about, right, the sexual nature, or the aspect of your sexual nature, it's automatically a part of your being. All right. Peace and love to you, Letitia. How are you? Thank you for being here. Now, this familiar that came to me, okay? When she has a message for me, she has a message for you. When she has a message for me and I identify with what that message is, I have a message for you. Because my familiars are here to aid me and help me manifest my goal. So my goal is not only for me to become a legacy within myself. My goal is also including each and every one of you. My goal is to make sure that you understand who and what you are. So as she's ministering to me and letting me know why she's here. And as I'm conversing with her, I'm asking her about specific people in my life. I'm talking to her about certain things in my life, and she's telling me, make sure. Because some things are a trap. Some things are a trap for you if you're not wise in your decision making. Okay? Understand that it is our goal, all of our goal, to be free. To be free in every aspect of ourselves. But the minute that freedom turns into lack of discipline or going against your will to satisfy a part of you that separates you from yourself is when you innately are feeding the system called the matrix that we try to get away from. When you are going against the grain of yourself and you're not questioning yourself or you're not asking yourself questions about, I know this looks good and this feels good and I'm in the mode to do what I want to do and I'm in the mindset to be sovereign. I'm in the mindset to move towards the things that the picture is there, right? And right now, in everything that I'm feeling, right, I want to feel a feeling of satisfaction. I want to feel a feeling of blessed or bliss. I want to feel a feeling of something that is just so good to me. I want to experience the euphoria that comes with sex. So I might ignore the little voice that's telling me, be logical. I'm here to make sure that you manifest the way that you dictate. I'm here to guard your logic. I'm here to go behind the scenes invisibly, because just like Ra, okay, or Amen, right? Odiella works with Amen because we already know who the guy Amen is, right? So now, when you start to think about, right, that this entity came in the form of a Bombay cat, and Bombay cats are only particular to who they're particular to. They don't love everybody. They don't come to everybody. So the cat or the entity that she decided to come into already is letting me know, because of course we're going to research it, that they don't come to everybody. So the fact that it came to myself and my sister and came to sleep under my car, and every time we come or step outside, this particular entity comes up to us, doesn't want food, allow me to take pictures of it, right? It only comes up to so many people, only particular people, all right? So there's no more talking. There's no more warnings by the way of the trumpet that's sounding. It is now time in our sexual energy, in the sexual energy that we exude, in the life force energy, in the tantra that we practice, right? You can't only apply the book smart to the reality of what tantra is. You can't only apply the fact that, you know what, I know what this word mean or I know what that word mean to what tantra is anymore, or what sexual freedom is anymore. It's time to pay attention to the subconscious or the invisible sides. Because remember, when things are moving, and you know that we're at a war, and you know you're chasing your soul, and you know your goal is freedom, your goal is sovereignty. We know that these entities and these deities that we work with are free. Free. Okay? Latricia says she used to have a Bombay cat named Coda. So you know what I'm talking about. You know how particular they are. Okay, so now this entity who told me her name is Odiella, and then Odiella let me know that she is a master of swords. She is a master of logic. She is a master of invisibility. She is a master to make sure that you don't get caught in the trap. She is a master to make sure that, you know what, you in all your movement, you in everything that you're doing and that you're attaining, you in still being a human, I'm here to make sure that you don't fuck up and get caught in the trap. In a trap that has been given to you by you, or a trap that you don't even realize that is a part of your subconscious, but I'm here to help you be evaded or to get you away from that trap, because it's about you at the end of the day. When it becomes about you at the end of the day, everything is going to be lined up to cater to that reality. It doesn't matter how it feels. It doesn't matter what's dismissed. It doesn't matter what's put in the forefront. It's made to be catered to you. You got to pay attention to the things that are invisible, that seem small, that seems minute. You got to pay attention to the person when it's time for you to have sex with them. What's really happening? What is really their goal? Are you manifesting or are you going backwards? Is it really about you right now, or is it about a feeling that you have? Is it really about your legacy right now, or is it about you wanting to feel good in the moment? Is it really about what you discipline yourself for lifetime after lifetime, or is it about you being arrogant? When you understand God, and when you understand that you God, then you have to look at things that are invisible. You got to look at things that you don't normally look at. You don't normally see. And when you don't see them, right? That's when they're becoming more active and present in your life. When you don't see certain things, right? And certain feelings start to come up, right? I'm talking about the swords. Master of swords. Look at that ace of swords. The master of sword. Look at that two of sword. The master of duality in logic and in fighting. Look at that three of swords, meaning trials and tribulation. 3 is also a divine number, but because this is the third life cycle of the earth, the master of swords is telling us that your trials and tribulations are going to be invisible to your conscious, but very prominent in your subconscious. So you're trying to wonder and you're asking yourself, what in the fuck is going on? Like, I know that it's certain things that's supposed to be going on, but it's not the obvious things that I need to be looking at. The 4 of swords, what is it saying to me? Odiella, the 4 of swords is saying, yes, this is very much your foundation. However, what have your foundation has been established as? What has your foundation established as? Astaroth is saying, yeah, I'm the god of the tarot deck, but you got to break down the deities that work inside of this thing with me. You got to break down those that have mastered the tarot that I am, the entity that I am. So in all of this, what is the invisible saying to the visible? What is the logical saying to the illogical? What is the irrational saying to the rational? What is the air saying to the oxygen? What is the air saying to the carbon dioxide? What's happening when you inhale? What's happening when you exhale? Are you still bringing up the debris of your shadow that is speaking for you and you think is you? Because you have not dealt with the part of your shadow that got you off your square in the first place. So you thinking logically, right? But the trap is set forth for you. And you're catering, or you're falling right into the net of the invisible reality that has got you or kept you bound. Not only you, but your whole entire family, your whole entire bloodline. You got to analyze everything. You got to analyze everything. What is the visible saying to the invisible? The visible is saying to the invisible, you don't really see what you think you see. But the invisible is saying, if you think you see it, it's there. If you think you see it, don't deny it. If you have a feeling of something that's coming up, pay attention to the feeling. Don't brush it to the side. See, the visible or the perceived eye or the eye that has not all the way been cleared is saying to the invisible, shh, you don't know what you're talking about. You're not here right now in the 3D, but the invisible is saying, pay attention. Pay attention. Look from all sides. Pay attention. Pay attention. When you manifest and you build a spell, when you manifest and you protect yourself, understand that when you protect yourself, the protection is going to seem like it's not there at first. When you remove a hex from you, when you remove chains from you, they're going to seem like the grip is even fucking tighter. Pay attention. Pay attention. It doesn't mean that your spell hasn't worked. It doesn't mean that your removal hasn't taken place. It doesn't mean that it's not there. The invisible is saying the fact that the grip is tighter, the fact that everything is coming to you, the fact that it's coming for you right now means that it's fighting for its life. The Master of Swords in the tarot deck, the Master of Logic, cosmically and on the 3D. When you have a master of logic and then you know that the swords in itself is masculine energy. So it's masculine energy. What does that mean? That means that the masculine energy is an intercepted form of chaos that's going to pierce into whatever you force it to. You're going to yield that sword, right? And when it's a double-edged sword, it's going to go one way and the other way. You can't only go one way with it. You got to go both directions. Both directions. Why sword? Masculine energy. Because it has inside of it a focus point. And the focus point is in the blades of the knife. The focus point is in the blades of the knife of the sword. And the focus point is the divine masculine energy. We have to understand how that's needed and why it's even there. Even when we realize that, you know what? Yes, women are God. Yes, we are creatrix. But we also have a divine masculine side. So this divine masculine energy came to me in the form of Odiella and said, I want you to understand that I came in the form of Odiella. I'm ancient. I came to let you know that I am invisible. I'm the master of swords. I am the master of logic in the cosmos. And I am the master of logic of helping you evade the motherfucking trap. Because you've come too far. You've done too many things. You've been here too many times to get caught in the same fucking trap again. So I'm going to make sure that you don't get caught in that goddamn trap again. I'm going to take my manly self, my divine masculine self, and I'm going to insert it into your psyche in the form of a familiar. Because I want you to understand that I'm here. Peace to the God, Dr. Haru El Bey, founder of Alchemy Temple. Peace and love. Now, when you look at that and you analyze yourself and you really looking at that and you really saying, you know what? I said that I'm not going to do. I shall not. Failure is not an option. Oh no, I didn't say I won't fall. I said failure is not an option. I will not fail. See, this time in my life, I will make sure that I am an incarnate being. This time in my life, I'm going to make sure that I apply everything to the now. There's no such thing as a goddamn coincidence, okay? This Tantric Tuesday that Jamila is the host of, this Tantric Tuesday that JaJa is the host of, is life force energy, the life force activated energy that I have graduated into. So Odiella came because it's more. When we ascend more and we ascend more, that means what I am is what I give to you. Everyone that watches this cipher, everyone that comes into this cipher, everyone that understands this cipher, everyone that hears the words of what's been given to us or uploaded from us, downloaded into your invokers, call your ears or call your eyes, you're going to be able to bear witness that you understand what the fuck is going on, because it doesn't matter which way the fucking wind blows. It doesn't matter which way the wind blows. The master of swords and the master of invisibility says you can cut it from both motherfucking sides. Because I'm going to make sure that you're aware of what the fuck is going on. I'm going to make sure that you don't get caught in the trap because you're not looking for it, because you're looking at the visible. So, because I understand who and what you are, my invisible ass is going to come and let you know that I see. I know. I'm going to insert some things into your mind. And I'm going to stand guard right outside of where you dwell. I'm going to sit under your car. I'm going to pace back and forth in front of your door. Every time you walk out that door, I'm going to walk up to you to let you know that I am here. I am here, God. I am here. I am here to serve you. I am here. I am here to let you know that nothing is going to get past you, because I am the master of swords. Got to be more careful. So when your order is huge and you have a divine order, and your order is big and you have a divine order, and you understand that as a female, okay, it doesn't matter what we know, what we understand, there are still some things that's invisible to our sight. But the God and the masters of invisibility says that I'm still going to work with you. Because I know that you're learning, and I know that you're going through this human experience, and I understand where you are right now. So I'm coming to let you know, here I go, here I sit, here I ride, here I roll. I will come to you in this dimension and come to you with feathers on my thighs, because this cat has feathers on her thighs. And she sits and she waits. We never see her eat anything. This is not a fucking coincidence. She didn't appear until the shift. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Do you understand that this is not abracadabra and this is not spookism? This is real. And your word is going to be your bond. There is no denying your word and your bond. It's going to be your bond. And it's going to be your bond first to yourself. What is included with yourself? What have you made a part of yourself? Who is a part of yourselves? Who is making sure that by any means necessary, your legacy is fulfilled? So I want y'all to know that the invisible is speaking to the visible. Don't get caught in the trap. And the sexual energy in the divine masculine says, I am inserted chaos to make sure the goals of yours are pierced with reality. That in any dimension, the sword is going to swing both ways to cut the head from anything that gets in the way. And we need to understand that the logical aspect of this first starts with us. Because the higher we get and the more we ascend, this is how we know that the sword, or that the invisibility, becomes just a little bit more real. And what's in front of us, we apply it to ourselves more and more and more, because we realize that we are creators of our destiny. And so we hold ourselves accountable for every little goddamn thing. And we forget to realize that there are still some things that we need to dissect, because we hold ourselves accountable, because we understand that we are in the adept. We understand that we are the creators of the destiny. We understand that we are high priestess, and we are priestess and priest and priest, high priest. Babalaos and mumbles. That we are keepers of the black flame. And in doing such, we're so busy looking at ourselves and wondering, what have I not done? What do I need to do more of? I need to do something better, because what I see is what not, I know that's not my reflection. So what exactly do I need to do? So we so hard on ourselves that the invisible is letting you know, I'm here to serve you. Because I see you. I see you being hard on yourself. I see you. I see you blaming yourself. I see you analyzing what your reflection may or may not be. I see you asking yourself over and over and over again, why is this now? What does this mean? What am I looking at? Why is this in my life right now? I thought that I was past this point. What do I have to do? What am I not doing? I want it to be this way. By any means necessary, I'm going to make sure that I understand that I am God. What is it that I'm lacking? What? When you become unafraid, when fear becomes your ally, the only thing that can defeat you is you. When you become God and the ruler of your pantheon, that is you, the only thing that can defeat you is you. So how awesome is it for invisibility, the master of swords, to come and aid you, to help you in the 3D with your goddamn self? Because nothing else can stand in the way. The only thing that can be sent to you are orders from you. Because you're not afraid. You have nothing to lose. You have everything to gain. And what you gaining is called self. So this beautiful divine masculine energy that we're upon, this beautiful divine masculine energy that is speaking to us from within us as feminine and masculine, embrace it and allow in the invisible gods such as Amen and Odiella come and chop the heads off of anything that's provoking you against or away from yourself. Fully, completely, unapologetically. Divine sexual energy, divine plants, divinity that is you. Be that. We getting ready to do these readings. There was a sister that wanted a reading specifically, hit me up. Let me know it's still the same 2 for $20. How are y'all doing tonight? How are y'all doing tonight? For me and my locks, we're fine. Peace and love to you, Christina, Tina. Peace and love, LJ. Peace and love to you, God, Danny. How are you, Lynn Woods? Peace and love to the gods and goddesses in the cypher. All right. Peace and love, Marilyn. How are you, beloved? Indeed, Latoria. I'm glad you received it. I'm glad you're doing great, Latricia. I'm glad y'all doing good, but remember, the invisible is talking to the visible. Are you sure you see what you think you see? Are you sure you know what you think you know? Because I have a sword that I'm the master of. And I'm going to make sure you don't get trapped. Peace and love to you, Rashad. Peace and love. Peace and love. Indeed, indeed, daughter. Indeed, indeed, Marilyn, indeed. I'm glad y'all received it, but let's get these readings underway while this energy is high. I'm going to put where you can, the Cash App information is this right here, and it's 2 for $20. Oh. Indeed, beloved, that was a message from that familiar that I took a picture of this on my page that I showed y'all. I mean, come on, y'all seen that? Y'all seen that beloved, beautiful being still outside. Ran up to my sister a few minutes ago. Not going nowhere. It only comes around us. Yeah. Yes. Let us know when you're ready for your reading. Let's see what these swords got to say to you, family. Yes. Indeed. The times, right? Sometimes we think that the war, is depicted as how television is displayed, or what they call Armageddon is like, all of this smoke and stuff. The smoke is happening right now. Everything is happening right now. There's nothing else to see. It's happening right now.
Can I get a read? Can you give me your read?
Okay. My sister asked me for a reading, y'all. Wow. The cats around me are new mama cats. Indeed, Odiella, new mama cats is no joke. Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, cats are ancient. Woo! Who said they had a Bombay cat named Coda? Yes. We have a Maine Coon and a Tabby that's with us. Oh. They big as hell too, but all different. That's why I'm at. Oh, indeed. All right. Latricia, you said what you want? Oh, you the one who had the Bombay cat named Coda. I'm not gonna forget that. All right, I'm about to read my sister. She could just come get on this camera. Oh, wow. This is the 8 of Swords. So, I'm reading my sister right now, y'all. There she is. Enchantress in Money Infinity. Excuse me. Yes, if you would like a reading, information is, I didn't pin it. Hold on. That's the Cash App information. Whoa, okay.
I'm about to get this reading, y'all. This about to be good.
Y'all gotta see these cards I'm pulling for her. All right, so this is my sister right here. Y'all know who that is. So I'm getting ready to read her. All right. Please. And peace and love to you, Sharon. Mimi, how are you? They were jumping out, right? You seen that, right? All right, so I'm gonna save her swords for the last card. But Ishtar energy came. Ishtar came for her. Y'all know who Ishtar is. That is creative. That's life force energy in itself. That is spring forward. All right. So Ishtar came for her because she has embraced the fact that she's going to move forward regardless as to what is happening. So I also want to say that the number 29 came from you, which is 11, and that's a portal, meaning that whenever there's pressure for her, there is grace. Grace under pressure. So it seems like, even when there is stress or the factors depict stress, pull her twice this week. When the fact that depict stress, there's grace. Meaning she is not swayed by the visible. She is not swayed by even what is presented by others in her sight. The red pill came for her. What that means is that a long time ago, she decided to be this motherfucker. She decided that she knew what she was getting herself into. And this is about to make me cry a little bit. Because she knew what she was getting herself into regarding all of her decisions. Lucifer, Astaroth, who we're talking about with the tarot deck, Ishtar, and more. It's like, I'm right there with you. Astaroth is a general. I told y'all all sides of Astaroth in dealing with the tarot deck. Astaroth, she deal with money, and she deal with high esteemed folk, meaning you gonna have everything together. Okay? Luxury is just a sub-convenient title for the type of life that she's going into. Okay? Lucifer is saying, you know what? Any shit that try to come, I'm already there. But of course, Lucifer doesn't have to come on the scene because he is the scene. She is the scene. So just trust and believe that I'm there. You're covered on all sides. The Eight of Swords came for her. Y'all see this lady that's blindfolded on the Eight of Swords? Right? And y'all know Eight is infinity, and her name is Goddess Imani Infinity. You see this? So sometimes even in her quest of movement, she don't know. She don't have all the answers. But her faith, or her knowing, and what her name does mean, faith, okay, Imani. Her faith in just knowing who she is and what she's capable of, not only in herself, but whatever decision she's making, everything is going to be right there working in her favor. Everything, even what she may step on, even what may arise, even if she catch a little cold, even if she step on a piece of glass, is still not going to do anything to her foot. Nothing is going to happen to her arm. Her tooth may hurt, but it's not going to knock her out. It's like she blindly is in this mode of infinite war, and she's being hit and punched and kicked, but not by nobody else. It's not like she's not afraid. She just don't care the route that she's taking because she's looking forward. Period. So the only thing she has to do is make sure she chop off their heads before these thorns can prick her. Move them out the fucking way so that you can have a clear path. welcome.
That was a good, really great reading. I appreciate it. I needed that, y'all. I needed that reading.
All right. Who's next? Yeah, it's got your back like a jacket. Indeed, LJ. That's what LJ said. Peace and love, Lynn. Yeah, so if you would like a reading, the information is in the Cash App. I'm going to give you a few more minutes to decide, and then we're out of here. Okay? $20 for 2 of us. It's $20 for 2 of us. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. If you're just coming into the cipher, make sure you watch this from the beginning, because there's definitely something for you. Okay? Make sure you watch it from the beginning, because there's definitely something for you. And she will say, awesome. Cordarius, tell you what. Cordarius. $10 more, Cordarius, we got you. Peace and love to you, Cordarius. How are you doing tonight? Peace and love to you, Ashley. Sharon, are you getting a reading?
It was awesome. I needed that reading. It came right on time.
I'm glad you're doing good, Cordarius. It's good to see you. What was you saying? I was saying that, did you want a reading tonight? Because remember, you were asking about it. AK-47. What's up? How you doing? Oh yeah, just $10 more, Cordarius. And we'll get you right in there. That's it. That's all you got to do. The information is in the pinned comments. We doing good, Cordarius. Peace and love to you. How are you, Trina? Trinia. My bad if I got your name wrong. Oh, you gonna do it another time? Okay. You know what, Cordarius? You know what? Let's handle him, money. We gonna read you because you were first and just giving your, and y'all. I want y'all to understand who Cordarius is. Cordarius is a young man, and he is taking some high science in his college course. So we're gonna encourage all the young people that's understanding that they're God. He's taking aero something and dealing with flying. Aerospace. Okay, so he's learning, he's going into drone systems and all that good stuff. So we want to encourage him, okay? And in his college, college is not easy. He donated to us last night. And we're going to honor that and go ahead and give him a reading, okay? Aerospace. So we're going to give you a reading, Kadera, okay? How you doing? All right? So I'm going to pick a sword from you and also my other tarot deck. So, Cordero, what you can do for me, peace and love, peace and love. I need you to take, you're welcome, Cordarius. It's an honor, okay? I need you to take 13 breaths for me, beloved. Start to breathe in and out and make sure you're in a place where you can focus, okay? And pay attention to the signs and pay attention to what's being told to you, okay? Let me hold your phone, money, so I can turn on some Peter.
Cash App, who's that?
So who just signed up for a reading? Let us know.
I think it was Sharon.
Sharon? Okay. All right, Sharon, you're next, okay? All right, thank you, Sharon.
Thank you, Sharon.
Cordarius, let me know when you're done with your breaths. Let me know if y'all can hear Peter. Peter ushers us in. Peter Gundry, Peter Gundry. Yes, indeed. Peace and love, family. This energy is so beautiful because I love the invisible aspect of the reality of what I'm in right now, because invisibility talk to visibility for me. Y'all just don't understand. This is something that I'm living and breathing every day. Let us know, Cordarius, when you're done with your breaths, beloved. You're doing good, Cordarius, because I can feel you. You finished, all right. Ooh. All right, Cordarius, we're getting ready to get started. Turn this down just a little bit. Cordarius, you are so relaxed.
You really are.
I mean, you are so relaxed. All right, you can start now.
All right, peace and love. So, I'm going to start with these two cards that I pulled for you. This is the Four of Cups. I also got the Five of Swords upside down. Five of Swords upside down. And the energy that I'm getting from these two cards together as a particular pair. It shows me that there's a moment or moments that you have questions about being alone. And it has nothing to do with people around you. It kind of has something to do with people understanding you and grasping who you are, because people can't quite grasp who you are or the concept of who you are. It's more of a visual of who they expect you to be, which kind of makes you feel lonely and keeps you in a place of loneliness and wanting, and that you're searching for something and that you're seeking something to give you validation. But self-validation is the best validation. You have to be valid inside yourself and what you feel for yourself and what you know for yourself to be true. And then I got this Five of Swords upside down. 5 is the number of change. And I got this Five of Swords upside down for you because I do see that in a certain moment that you made a decision. The decision that you made was to go full force despite what's coming at you in your change, in your moment of change. And because you made that decision, things started to move around you, to move like never before. It was almost like you said, forget this loneliness that I'm feeling. Because that loneliness that you felt played a big part in keeping you back from the goals that you were supposed to reach for yourself. But when you chose to forget that loneliness, not to forget the feeling, but to forget the thought of it. Because there's two different things. Because sometimes our loneliness comes from us alone, seeking everything that's outside of us and not being comfortable with what's within. And when you decided to give that moment up and make a change for yourself, things begin to move for you. Because at a point you were stagnant. You didn't know which way to go. You were making decisions based on the loneliness and the want to have people around you understand you and love you and give you what you need, which was all within yourself. I also got for you spirit guides. The spirit guides card. I open my heart to my guides and trust and wisdom they share with me. That spirit guide card is right on time for you, because in this moment of seeking, and sometimes when we're lonely, the only thing or people that we can turn to is our spirit guides. And a lot of times that we don't realize that in that loneliness we're actually turning to ourselves, because sometimes we're our own spirit guide. And you turn to yourself, and that was a good move for you, a good change for you, because it opens you up to understand the things that you were hearing, the spirits that you were hearing, your team that's been with you for times that you felt like you were so lonely. I also got for you the earth element turned upside down. It said, I gratefully accept the abundance the earth bestows upon me, but it's turned upside down, which tells me again about feelings that you have for yourself and not accepting your own greatness and not even accepting compliments and things that people say about you. Kind of feeling, what's the word when you feel bad about yourself? Low self-esteem. Kind of holding on to a low self-esteem for a moment. A low self-worth that you were holding on to, that you need to let go in this moment. And you need to appreciate who you are. Appreciate your mind. Appreciate your thoughts. And appreciate your words. Appreciate your words. You have low self-esteem. Why? You don't deserve to have low self-esteem. You should hold yourself in the highest esteem, the highest regard for yourself, because you deserve that. You're deserving of that. And understand that.
All right.
I had one more card. I had the Tower card for you, which shows movement on your behalf. Movement on your behalf. To admit that you have low self-esteem, to reach out and go outside of yourself when you feel a certain way, shows great and grand movement in a direction that don't always feel good, but a direction that's needed for you to stay alive. I don't know why I use the word stay alive, because suicide ain't an option. That's why I use the word stay alive. I'm gonna go ahead and give it over to my sister.
All right, Cordarius, you know what? When I think about you and I think about the decision that you made to even be as young as you are and embracing this side of yourself, and your major in school is phenomenal to me, and I know it comes with so many different degrees of intellect and so many layers of your mind that you're tapping into, and you don't even realize what's happening, but you embrace it though. And so the first card that I pulled for you is fire. The fire is not only an element that you can become all sides of, but in dealing with that fire side of you, you understand how sometimes when you get steamed up, right? And if somebody is offending someone around you, or somebody is offending your loved ones, you get mad quick and you ready, to defend the people in your life that's close to you, or you hold to high esteem those people that take care of you, because you know that it's not easy. And your goal is always to make them proud. But see, right now, You have to realize that the fire is saying that I'm going to make you proud. Because you use the element of the fire not only to remove anything that's not in your way, but to become the way or become the part of it that warms, that heats up, that embraces, that cooks meals, the part of the fire that's needed to assist in the everyday journeys that we go through. Okay? Now, the raven also came for you because you always have messages for people. Sometimes you have messages for people and you don't want to say nothing to them because you see a lot spiritually, and then you don't want them to be looking at you weird because you already be knowing some shit. You already smart as heck. You already on your thing. So now you got all these messages for people. You know, spirits, you see spirits, they talk to you, they come to you. What does that mean? That mean that when they come to you for it, then you tell them. You don't have to open your mouth and say a word. Not until they're ready to hear it from you. Because remember, everybody's journey is their own. And when you want to reach out to people in a compassionate manner and help them, first thing you do is understand that they have a will. And just how you go after yours and you go and go beyond adversity, they have to do the same. Okay? Don't just start telling them. Okay? That way you don't create something that you don't really want to be in because it's uncomfortable to be looked at certain levels of certain things. You don't have to be that because everybody want to be friends, have friends. Everybody want to embrace certain people in their life. So just know that when it's time for them to know, they'll come to you for it. The red pill came to you because wait for them. Don't go to them with what you see yet. Now, if you feel like it's danger or something like that, you know, you have to dictate whether or not, because sometimes people don't want to hear it, right? But in some instances, there are ways that you can tell them things, you know, ask them how they doing and see if they're going to admit what's going on, and then you can tell them. It depends, right? But don't do it in a manner of like, you know, like urgency. You know. So the red pill came for you because you made a decision as a little boy. You always been a peculiar person to people, but you're not peculiar to people that's spiritualists or in the spiritual world. Okay? And you are embraced. You're not going to have to worry about things that people worry about because you land such a foundation for the order of your family. Not only the order of your family, but anybody who is graced to be in your presence. All right. Number 23 is 5. The royal star of the lion came for you upside down. That means that you don't understand how important you are. You don't understand that you are majestic. You don't understand that you are royal. You don't understand that you are a god. So following that, I want to show you which sword I picked. And the sword is the King of Swords. Woo! The King of Swords says power, dictatorship. You are the ruler. So it goes hand in hand with the fact that you need to understand who you are and own it. You need to understand that you're brilliant. You need to understand that you don't have no reason to doubt yourself. You don't have no reason to go into a cocoon about what you may feel or anybody that rejects you or neglects you. Because you have the power and you have the authority to turn it around, speak into existence, and use the invisible aspect of your reality that's been with you for so long to get you into the next phase of yourself. Okay? And the magic that you want to tap into, go right ahead and tap into it. Okay? Start creating your own spells, your own sorcery, because I know that's something that intrigues you. I hope you accepted that reading, Cordarius. That was an awesome reading.
It was. Thank you, Cordarius, for allowing us into your space.
Yes. Yes.
We hope that you accepted that reading. Next is Sharon.
Sharon is next. Sharon, Do you have to I do have to stop? Yes, you do, Kadarius. You have to stop being afraid of owning it. Indeed, beloved. You are such a dynamic person. Next, we have Sharon. Sharon, we need you to take 11 breaths for us. Let us know if you're here, beloved. Let us know. You're welcome, Kadarius.
You're welcome, Kadarius. Anyone else, if you want a reading, the Cash App information is in the pinned comments. To readers for $20. Sharon, you're next. If you're here, let us know so we can start your reading, love.
Sharon, are you here? 11 breaths. Yes. 11 breaths. Thank you. Okay. This is Alchemy Temple's Tantric Tuesdays. I am your hostess, the Oracle, Enchantress, Goddess, JaJa. And tonight we have some readings going on for you with myself and my rider, Enchantress, Imani Infinity. Okay. Let us know when you're done. Peace and love to you, Margie. Wow. Yes. Wow, Shannon, this is intense. Sharon. My apologies. This is intense. I have to watch this over again. And do you have any videos on Neptune? Do it, Cordarius. Oh, yes, Neptune. Make sure you message me. We'll get together and talk about old, beautiful Neptune. Yeah, you going further into that messenger energy with Neptune. Sharon is done. All right. Sharon, you're at the crossroads. You're at the crossroads. You're at a crossroads right now. I can feel it up and down my back. And the thing about it is you don't even have to be here at this crossroads. This is the point where the invisible is saying something to the visible with you. Big time. You have some energy around you. You have some power around you. But don't let that, always make sure that you first protect yourself. All the entities and deities that you have around you is not as strong as you are. You are the fortress first. Then they are. Understand that. Now, my sister can start if she wants.
Okay. Sharon, I'm going to tell you what I seen. The vision that I got when I first thought about you. It's like if you're in a hallway, say like an apartment building or maybe a hotel. Not saying that it is a hotel, but I just want you to visualize a hallway, a darkened hallway, and then there were doors all around. And you're sitting in the hallway and you were focusing on those doors as they begin to fly open. Which gave me a lot of insight on what you needed, that you're looking for opportunities. You're looking for doors to open. It's kind of like you're looking for an escape. An escape that I see for you. I pulled, first of all, don't talk to anyone. Don't look at anyone card. You need some fucking time alone. And you know why. That's what the card said. You need some fucking time alone and you know why. Then the next card I pulled for you was stop texting. Stop stalking. Stop checking on that person. Just fucking stop. Spend your time on someone worth it. Don't waste it on ridiculousness. Which tells me, like my sister said, that you're at a crossroad.
Nikki, the information is in the pinned comment.
A crossroad for you and a decision that you have to make about you and other people and opportunities in your life that's opening up all around you. And a particular person, actually, that you keep thinking on, that you keep going back into this situation. It's like a love-hate situation, kind of like you're addicted to it. With that, I got the present for you. I also got the solar plexus card for you. Tells me a lot about your present and your power and what you need to take back. You need to take back your creativity. You need to take back your power. And you need to stop feeling like you're in a sunken place if you put yourself in a sunken place. Because if you put yourself in that sunken place, you can always bring yourself out. This is not the all to be all. You don't have to stay there. You don't have to live there forever. You don't have to hold on to it. You can at any moment choose to come out of that sunken place. Because I then have for you the 3 of Pentacles. I want you to see the watering of the garden and what's happening in this 3 of Pentacles. Watering your own garden for your own manifestation and things that you need to grow. You keep saying that you want doors to open. You keep looking for opportunity, but you're holding on to stale people. You won't spend no time alone. You won't let go of things that you need to let go of. And you keep watering your garden and not having a harvest, but keep wishing and wanting that harvest. Let some things go. That don't mean you no good. Or keep harvesting nothingness. You go, sister.
Can you tell them? If you would like a reading, it's $20 exchange. 2 readers for $20. The information is in the pinned comments. All right. The raven came for you, and in this, and when the raven came for you, beloved, Sharon. You running from the darkness. Now, you have to understand something. It's a 3, not an E. It will come up. It's $, the number 3 enchantress. Imani, can you help her in the comments? Yes. PayPal, we do have PayPal. I'll pin it for you in a moment, or give you the information in a moment. So, you can't run from your darkness. Now, when I just was telling you, you were at the crossroads because Eshu daughter show up, and it's the divine feminine of Papa Legba. So it's dealing with you as a woman, you and your treatment, you and everything. But I want you to do something in regards to this. There is a place like, you know, what my sister was saying to you about there's something you keep running from. Don't be ashamed of how you're feeling about this situation. Okay? Don't be ashamed of the fact that you want to be here. The fact that I don't know what it is about this person. I don't know what's going on, but they drive me absolutely crazy. See, when you get to that point, and when you're in that point with yourself of being in a crossroad where you're not even allowing your power to work for you, you kind of like substituting it a little bit. You running from your own darkness. What you need to do is take that same energy and use it. Don't deny it. Don't try to brush it under the rug. You use that energy, okay? Because Mars came for you upside down. You at a goddamn war. But you at such an internal war with yourself because you tell yourself one thing and then it's something else. You tell yourself one thing and it's something else. And it's starting to make you look a little, you know, off a little bit. But at the same time, you got so much intellect and you know exactly what to do, right? Thank you, Nikki. You know exactly what to do, but at the same time, Nikki, at the same time, the 9, meaning transition, there's a change that's happening. You won't allow it to take place because you're holding on to everything that's the same cycle. It's like you won't go past it. You won't go outside of that aspect of who you are. Okay? You won't get to the next number after 9, which is 0 or 10. Okay? Which is divine feminine and divine masculine. Because you're set right here. But that's not the all in all. There's so much more for you to go into. Alright? Now, the squirrel came, number 23, responsibility and balance backwards. You got to take responsibility for what you're doing. But the thing about it is you so dynamic though.
True.
See, the thing about it is that you know exactly what you know. Don't look past something that's immediate right here in your face, okay? Don't start, what I'm saying is that don't start talking about how words are spelled, right? Or don't talk about magic when you the magic. You're the first invoker of magic. You're the first presenter of everything. It's your thought that goes behind everything. The words, the actions. Your thoughts are what's manifested, not the actual sigil that is on or in. The energy that you put into it by your thought process is what's the first thing that's coming out. So understand that, okay? Awakening come to you backwards. The number 20. The number 20, that's duality. Duality times 2. Okay? So you have to play catch up. You know why you have to play catch up? Because you know so much. You understand magic. You understand power. And you're dabbing and you're dibbing in some things. So you need to play catch up so that you can get back on your square. Catch up with you though. Make it about you. Okay? 10 times 2 is 20. That's twins. Each twin has 2 parts. divine feminine and divine masculine. You have to work twice as hard, it feels like, because it's true. You have to do things beyond what everybody else does because it's true. You seem like everybody get a break and you don't, because it's true. Because of who you are and what you hold, you got to understand, too much is given, much is required. All right? The 5 of Swords is pulled for you. 5 means change. Okay? You see how that one sword is there and the rest of them is back here? You don't like change. Okay? Sometimes when things happen, it hits you in the head like boom, and you like, oh shit. You don't got time for that. You got to dissect this thing. And when it come, right, you have to maneuver in a manner where basically you got to be that no limit soldier, love. And you gotta become an alchemist in that moment where the change is dictating your movement, so where it feel like you about to pass out, and you gotta tell yourself no, no, no. And then you can't become uncontrollable because you gotta maintain a certain aspect, and you gotta put and keep in line the fact that you are in control. Wow. You are in control. But if you give way to the energy that's coming at you, it's going to keep taunting you. So now you got to work hard. Now you in the season of Odiella. Now you in the season of invisibility. The invisible is trying to tell the visible, get on your square. It is what you see. It is what it is. What you going to do? You going to barbecue, or you going to mildew, or you going to be the fucking meal? Which one? You gonna be predator or you gonna be prey? Are you going to pray that things change? No. This is why I'm telling you that your power is first. Not those entities that you deal with. Not that team that you roll with. Your power is the first power. Your power is the first line of defense. Strengthen your power. Get your power up, beloved. And keep being as powerful as you fucking are. You got an order. And your order is huge because it's supposed to be. You earned that shit. But now, again, to whom much is given, much is required. I hope you accepted that reading.
Thank you for allowing us into your space.
Thank you.
Next we have
Nikki.
Where's Nikki?
Nikki, you're next.
If you're like a reading, the readings are $20 for 2 readers, and the Cash App information is in the pinned comments.
Remember, if you didn't see this part of this broadcast, it's about the swords, the tarot, and Odiella. Odiella is a familiar that came to me, and she told me she is the master of swords. If you look on my timeline, I took a picture of her. Okay? So I'm pulling straight swords because the tarot, Odiella, and the swords is what's this about. The swords and the tarot mean invisibility and logic. Thank you, beloved. It is an honor. It was an honor to go into your space and use those tears to put them right back and wash you into your own salt, into your own water, into your own recreation of your DNA, love. You're welcome. Yes.
Replenishment.
Nikki, let's get 13 breaths from you, love. 13 breaths. 13.
Dang, Nikki.
Okay? 13 breaths. I need you to inhale and exhale for me. Okay? Let's pay attention to Nikki. Nikki. Yes. Oh, Lynn. Well, go ahead and jump right in, beloved, because if it's being called for you, then make it happen. Okay? This is Tantric Tuesdays, coming to you live from Alchemy Temple. I am your hostess, the Oracle Enchantress JaJa, and we were talking about tarot, Swords, Odiella. Okay? Odiella is a familiar that came to me that's been with me for a few days now. So she had a message for me, and I'm having a message for you. All right? All right. When the invisible speaks to the visible. All right, Nikki. Let's do this. I got my come fuck me oil on, Nikki, because that 13 breaths taken. All right, Nikki. I need you to do 3 more breaths for me, baby. 3 more. 3 more. 3 more, Nikki. 3 more. 3 more. Because my flowers of the dead deck wants to talk to you first. Why? Oh, I see why. All right. 3 more. Yes. Nikki, you know what? I love the fact that you are bold and you give 0 fucks. I love the fact that you are courageous. I love the fact that you get it how you motherfucking live. But you know what happens with that, right? And this is what I want you to be careful of before I go into your cards. Make sure that you're listening to the invisible that's talking to the visible. Because when we are the motherfucking bitch and we know that we got it going on and we know that we understand who we are, sometimes we get caught up in the fact that we understand that we are dictators of our domain. And when we are dictators of our domain, the little intricate shit that's in the background that we not paying attention to creep up like a swift wind and kick us in the ass. Just pay attention to that. Okay? All right? Dr. Haru used to always tell me to put your feathers down, JaJa. Put your feathers down. Okay? What that means is that everybody don't have to see you shining. Everybody don't got to see that. You don't got to tell nobody what it is. You don't got to say, you know what, I'm the motherfucking whatever I am. Because when you start to go into those parts of your invisible aspect of yourself, you going to walk into a room and people going to start bowing before you because you are divine feminine. You don't got to tell nobody. You just be that shit. But pay attention to what the invisible is telling the fucking visible. Pay attention to the swords, the master of the swords, and start to breathe and get more into your meditations. Start meditating more. Because when you meditate more and when you start using certain breathing techniques, you don't miss what the invisible is telling the visible. Because you're using the invisible to assist you in your everyday journey. Understand? I'm going to let my sister start. Then I'm coming with my card. Oh, I still got to pull my cards. All right. Still pulling my cards for you.
Me too, Nikki. I'm coming.
Nikki, you dynamic. You the type of person that I like to roll with. I don't like no weak motherfuckers, and you not that. You know, not saying that the weak can't become strong, but I'm talking about in your mind, because everything that you had to become, but there's no excuses given by you, and that's what the fuck I'm talking about.
Nikki, okay, let's get started here. I pulled some cards for you, love. I have Tribe of Kindred. I carry your heart. I carry it in mine. I have the Tribe of Kindred card for you. I have the 10 of Pentacles for you. I have the water element, the healer, also for you. And you know what I'm getting? A situation. I'm gonna tell you what I felt when I tapped into your energy. I felt like you know when something hits you so hard, it takes your breath away automatically. Like a situation happened that kind of took your breath away, and it kind of took you off of your rocker. It kind of rocked you a little bit. Tilted you back and forth and had you questioning some things. And then I got the fuck shit is about to get real card for you. Shit is about to get real. Fuck, you need people around you. You need people around you. Then I got this healer card for you and the water element. So I know that it was a change that came about that rocked you. Rocked you. And because you're so used to being steady, and so you're so used to being strong, and you're so used to things happening, and you're able to slight them and move them and push them out the way, this rocked you and threw you back and took you off your course and kind of made you lose your focus. And that's why I got this card, a tribe of kindred, because in this moment was the moment that you had to tap into you and be there for your own self. This took a moment that you had to be there for you like never before. I got a feminine energy that came up in this reading as well. Where's that card? The Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups. Infinity. This energy comes about. This is one of my favorite cards because it's so dynamic. Because of the strong feminine energy that comes about with this card. Because with this card is a person. When you think of infinite, it means that you're able to think on your feet, that there are no closed doors, even when there are closed doors, because there's infinite possibility when it comes to you. There's infinite movements, infinite ways that you can move, infinite paths that you can take, and you're so used to being able to create the infinite out of what seems finite. You're able to change situations around. That's why I got that water element card for you, because you're able to flow. But it also has something to do with the change that rocked you to your core. But you needed this. The reason it rocked you to your core was in order to prepare you for you. Because at this moment you need to be more there for you than you have been in a while. And understand your power. Not just your power, because a lot of times we look powerful. Because we are powerful to situations around us. Meaning I can be powerful to my opponent. I can be powerful to this situation that rocked me. I can be powerful to something that comes up. But when it comes to me, needing that power for me, just for me, in my own cocoon, in my own space, when it's only dealing with me, I have lost all my power. Because I've given it away to every situation but my own. So, it's time to reclaim your power. Take that power back. Take this moment that rocked you. That situation that rocked you ain't kill you. It only rocked you for a second. So take that as a moment to be there for you and regain you and rekindle. It said rekindle. Rekindle your power. It says, I carry your heart. I carry it in mine. And this is two sides of the same person. I carry your heart. I carry it in mine.
All right. All right, Nikki. So, my Flowers of the Dead deck. The Scorpion came for you. Anger and spite came for you upside down. What this telling me is that in dealing with anger and spite, you know, a lot of people say, you know what, you can't be angry and you can't be spiteful. And you be really questioning yourself because you like, man, shit, you know what, man, you know what, I don't want to be too spiteful for this situation. You know what, I'm real angry. But what I'm saying to you and what the cards are saying to you and what your and my spiritual allies are saying is use that spite and use that anger. Who is the Morrigan? She is the goddess of spite. Okay? pettiness. Now, see, the thing about it is that what happens in this instance is that sometimes we're thinking along the lines of, how am I going to do it? Because, you know, you don't have to do it according to how people show you to do it. But when I tell you that you use this anger and you use this spite, don't put it in a fucking bag and don't bury it. You use it in your work. You know how to do spell work. You know how to do magic. You know how to create a bath for yourself. You know how to project and become the living altar. You know how strong your mind is. You don't have to become the emotion in order for the emotion to work for you. You don't have to be the sense or become the sense in order for the sense to work for you. You don't have to look angry according to what's depicted of anger or spite, or you working around and you looking like this. Nah. The best soldier is the one that people don't depict as a soldier. So use that in your bag, okay? All right. The next card I received is bold and courageous, the chicken, okay? 5, 6, number 8, all right? Chickens, everybody be like, you such a chicken, you such a chicken. But what they don't understand about the chicken is that chickens love to fuck. They have a lot of sexual energy going on. All right? And then the female chickens, or the chickens, if they feel like they being bothered, they won't lay no eggs. Fuck that shit. You bother me too much. I don't want to do nothing. Leave me alone. Right? Be bold in your ability to be silent and move in stillness. Be bold in your silence. Because when you're being bold in your silence, you're still moving. Okay? When you're being bold in your silence, you're still moving. All right? So there's an infinite aspect to you, because that means that you're very loyal. And the reason that you get a little swayed when somebody come against you, because your loyalty, you so loyal to them, you don't know where the shit came from. But see, what we don't understand is that when we start to lose focus of the fact that we are dealing in human vessels, it's humans. Move that vessel and look at the balanced part of you that they assisted you with, and you take that shit and you turn that into alchemy and you transmute that power. All right? Pharaoh came for you. Pharaoh, Pharaoh, Pharaoh. You ancient Nikki. There was all kind of pharaohs, and dealing in Kemetic order and Kemetic law, right? You go past that. But see, whenever the pharaoh shows up for you, that means that the pharaoh, or the entity of the pharaoh, or the shell or casing of the pharaoh, now is possessed by Nikki. So that means that Nikki dictates what the order of the pharaoh will be, shall be, is going to be. So dictate your order. You don't have to do it the other ways the other pharaohs did it. You don't have to do it the other ways the girls before you did. You don't have to do it the way the baby mama and the sisters and the brothers and the mamas did it. You do it the way you do it, because after all the philosophy and everything that came before you, you the one with the cosmic fucking print. You have to make your own dissertation. You build on top of what was given to you. You don't ride the backs of theirs forever. You show them that you can carry your own. What the hell is an ancestor? An ancestor wants us to do what they were not able to do, because they understand that, I might have dropped the baton, but God damn it, I'm going to live forever. And I know that I gave the baton to Nikki. So Nikki take her original aspect of who the fuck she is, and she move and be the pharaoh. The pharaoh isn't Nikki. Nikki is the fucking pharaoh. Got it? In everything that you do. That's why it's important for you to understand that you don't have to do it alone. You don't have to say fuck everybody. You do it with people. Astaroth came for you. Astaroth, oh Astaroth. She is the god of the tarot deck. Astaroth, oh Astaroth. All sides of her is Ostet, Inanna, Ishtar, Astaroth, oh Astaroth. When you get things in order with yourself, the prestigious part of you is going to be, everybody is going to line up according to where your mind is. Fuck your status, or fuck what you have. Where your mind is. Okay? Excuse that, I got a call came in here. So, Astaroth is saying, look, I am the tarot. I have a legion that works with me. You are Nikki. Do you know how many fractal parts of you there are? Do you know how many legions Nikki has? With every fractal part of her whole self. Okay? Don't get caught up in the 3D or in the vessel. Remove that vessel and understand that it is a house for you right now. But you are the invisible is talking to the visible, saying it is what it is. Don't deny the little parts of it. All right. Shattered Citadel came for you. That's going along the lines of what my sister was talking about, but that came for you the right way. That's number 16, which is 7, okay? You are God. You are the only God for yourself. There's no God outside of you for you but you sometimes, right? When we God and we know what we doing and we working our shit, we don't understand why things happen the way they happen. But remember, you dictated an order for you. Saturn came for you. The number 8. Saturn just went back direct. Saturn was in retrograde until the other day. Saturn just went back direct. What does that mean? Saturn went retrograde, all hell broke loose, right? Literally. Everything was bursting and coming out. Shit was happening, right? You like, man, what is going on? Oh, man. You know? How did this fall through? What's happening with this, right? Because Saturn uproots all the hidden shit, all the hidden agendas that you can't see, the invisible. And then when Saturn goes direct, we think everything gonna be peaches and cream. Nah, the destruction has come now. The building must start. And when the building starts, right, you gotta do it. Okay? See, in that moment when Saturn was in retrograde, everything was exposed because that's what Saturnic, satanic energy does. Okay? Why do you think we spend 29 years in the sign that we came in, or we decide to come on this earth in, the astrological sign that we're born into, goes around Saturn for 29 years? Why you think you got to master that for 29 fucking years? Then each sign after that for 4 years. Because that satanic energy is no joke. It gets to know you for 29 years. That's 11. That becomes a portal. Where you can go in and out, in and out, in and out. Okay. The sword I pull for you is the Knave of Swords. That means that there's an authority that you have. That means that you need to trust in the authority that you have. Trust in the fact that you have planted the seeds enough in your subconscious for the invisible that you have put forth to come in and chop the heads off of everything so that you can go into your Godship or your God consciousness. Okay? That's what sword came for you. That's the Odiella that came for you. That's the master of logic that you need to understand. And here in the 3D and in the cosmos, trust yourself more. I know you have to get up every day and you're a proud person, so you get up and make sure you got your act right on, your look right on, but make sure that you're taking time in the secret chambers of your secret place and making it happen for yourself. Okay? I hope you accepted that reading from us.
Thank you, Nikki, for
Thank
allowing
you.
us into your space.
Thank you. All right. It sure did. That distraction came hard and shook me. Indeed. Are there anybody else that got a reading? I don't know because I wasn't looking. How y'all doing? What's up? This is... You're welcome, Nikki. It was an honor reading you.
It was. Thank you.
It was an honor being in your space. This is Tantric Tuesdays, Alchemy Temple's Tantric Tuesdays, and I am your hostess, the Oracle, Initiated High Priestess JaJa, with my rider. This is a special. We doing readings for you from Enchantress, okay? All right. What a time to be alive. Actively alive. All right. Anybody else want a reading? Let us know. What day did Saturn go in retrograde again recently? Saturn went in retrograde 5 months ago and went direct recently. About a couple of days ago, Saturn went direct. Okay. 5 months ago, Saturn was in retrograde. So recently, about a couple of days ago, Saturn went back direct because boy, oh boy, we felt that. All of us did. And we still building from it. We all be thinking about Mercury, but damn, oh damn. Lynn, it was a pleasure seeing you. Oh, so you decided against it, Lynn? You could get a private reading if you want, Lynn. If you don't want people in your business, you know. Of course, the exchanges. Yeah. Saturn went direct about 2 days ago. Yes. What's the day? Tuesday? Yeah, it was a couple of days ago. I gotta check because I said something about it on my page, but sometimes days run into each other. Saturn went direct a couple of days ago. Yeah, we gotta pay attention to this boy. Indeed, Lynn. Thank you for being here, Lynn. Thank you. All right. So tomorrow we have Wet Witch Wednesdays. Wow. Wow, Nikki. Wow. So you know what? With Saturn going direct, right? Sometimes it's just like when you have a cold or a flu and you don't know until you actually get the symptoms how sick you are. It's the same thing. It's been building up. And then you have to get rid of the symptom, or you have to get rid of the excess, or what's coming out of your body, what's being purged from your, field, energetic field. If you want a reading later today, message me here, or my page is JA Jamila on Facebook. You can message me. I'll check my hidden messages because they come hidden if we're not friends on Facebook. But you can message us at Enchantress here, Alchemy Temple, and we'll make it happen. Now this is a special. If you're not doing it here live, or there's a difference in the exchange. Just so you know, Lynn. Okay. When you catch us live like this, we have our specials going. That's for anybody that's reading. Myself, Dr. Haru. This is a special because this is usually my day, Tantric Tuesdays, and tomorrow I'm here for Wet Witch Wednesdays. Yep. Okay. Y'all are gorgeous. Your energy is just beautiful.
She want a private reading right after this.
You want a private reading right after this, and then we'll do it for you at this exchange.
But it has to be right after this.
All right, so this has been Alchemy Temple's Tantric Tuesdays with your hostess, the Oracle Goddess JaJa. and we were talking about swords, tarot, tantra, divine masculine energy, Odiella, my familiar. Okay. And if you didn't get a chance to see this, please watch it from the beginning, because there definitely was a message for you in the invisible, paying attention to the invisible. How much are readings tomorrow, so I'll know how much to put in my account. Oh, Christina Tina, tomorrow the readings will be the same, $20. Yeah. All right. Any questions? Anybody has any questions? Thank y'all so much for allowing. This was my guest. The goddess Imani Infinity. She is also my business partner with Enchantress. Okay. Wasn't it an honor? Yes. Having her here with me. Alchemy Temple reading. Yes. Okay. Yes.
All right. Thank y'all for allowing us in y'all space, and for allowing me to be on here on the Alchemy Temple. Peace, y'all.
Thank you, Victoria. Look. 11 people in here. Let me play something.
This on Spotify?
Yeah. No, not Spotify. SoundCloud.
Thanks for the review, Nikki. You can leave it on our page too. I added you. You put it in the post.
No, I did. I put the right thing.
I just read it. It said in the post.
No, I'm saying I had put the right thing and it changes that because I might be in the wrong app. I just want to play a damn song. That's all I want to do.
Thank you, Nikki.
Is it Spotify or SoundCloud? What's the one everybody use?
I think it's SoundCloud. I don't know.
Alright. It's not here.
Search. Let me see.
It's probably on. I'm trying to go out with a bang. It's probably on Spotify. It's not on there. It's on Spotify. Peace and love to you, Erica. Welcome to Alchemy Temple. Welcome. It's nice for you to be here. Thank you so much. Let me see. That's not it. Let me see. No. Almost there, guys. Give me a moment. Just trying to... No, I keep going here. Okay, forget it. I tried. All right. Y'all enjoy your night. Thank you so much for being here. I will see y'all tomorrow. Anybody have any questions? If not, we have Wet Witch Wednesdays tomorrow, coming to you live from Alchemy Temple with me. Okay, I will be here tomorrow, and you'll see what we're gonna talk about tomorrow. That'll be what our readings are based on tomorrow. Okay, so thank you so much for being here. Peace, love, power, darkness, and illumination. If you need me, look to the cosmos and call out my name, and I just might say, what up, though? Peace and love, family. Peace and love. Catch you on the flip side. Doom, bitch, I'm God. Okay. All right. Peace, y'all.